So I've been thrown into the fire here by a friend of mine who runs a development corporation that builds buildings. And what he has is 30 years of experience at developing AutoCAD components that he wants to give away into the open source community. These components cover everything: CAD files, PDF files, menus. There's 900 LISP programs for you programmers out there, and about 8,000 CAD block files. And I'm not even sure I can tell you what those are. So this process covers the entire process of architectural development from the ground up, through drawing initiation, design and production, and into the results. What it does is produce architectural diagrams that meet all of the standards. The way it does this is present a bunch of menus and things that are programmed as add-ons to AutoCAD that allow you to, in very short order, build the diagram in advance so that all the standards are set. This is the drawing initiation menu you're looking at. There are then a bunch of toolbars that are organized in such a way that they can put all the important stuff up front, so that all the things that you need to do a drawing are already there and already ready at your fingertips. The rest of the stuff that's hard to get to typically is organized in the more standard menu systems, but they're rearranged so that you can get to the things that you need during these architectural drawings. So this is one of the image tiles. So if the images are similar, then it presents them in image tile format. This is a place where we need open source programmers to help. There's a model here that's older that needs to be upgraded in this process. And this is one of them. AutoCAD uses a new format. As an example, this particular building had a 1/4 mile of railing on the stairwells. It takes a week to develop the drawings for a 1/4 mile of railing. With this system that Blair has put together, it took 2 hours to do the railing for this building, which leaves a lot more time for the architects to do more interesting things, much more interesting things in terms of their design, because they take all of the rote activity away from the process. This is done by combining the conventional blocks in these diagrams into compound blocks. Each one of these compound blocks, and this is an amazingly artistic looking picture, are comprised of several hundred conventional blocks that can be used to put together quickly assemblies with the help of the LISP programs. The master sheets, which all of the inspectors require, are used to throw out exploded diagrams that can then be used to meet those silly inspectors' requirements for how you built the dang thing to begin with. So this is another example. There's a dynamic blocks out there that comprise some thousands of compound blocks that allow you to produce manufacturer spec diagrams in extremely short order. About 35% of those blocks have been done already. This particular drawing, which is a little hard to see, is a wall panel. This wall panel was drawn by a student after just being exposed to this software combination. It was done in 3 minutes. So the point is that you can do architecture very quickly. Now, for all you data geeks, talk about an eye chart. All of these architectural components require an enormous amount of data be given to the project to manage it. These are called schedules, and they have an enormous amount of work there, and the program produces it all. Basically, in summary, this is maybe the shortest lightning talk today. We have a huge amount of contributed work that we would like to open source to this project so that architects have more free time. And what we're looking for is people who have an interest in architecture and an interest in helping us take this project and release it into the world. So if you do have an interest, look me up. There's our contact information. I'd be happy to talk to you about it. And that's it.